Hi chums, I got this for Christmas from my wife. It's Brendan's weather forecasting stone, and as you can see, I'm assuming most of you can read, so I'll not have to read that out to you. But it works, because look, there's a little bit of wind today and the stone is moving, and it's also sunny, and there's a shadow from the stone. Isn't that fantastic? So I will never have to worry about knowing what the weather's like again. I'll just come and look at my stone and I'll know for sure what's happening. Isn't technology a wonderful thing? Right, another wee thing here I've noticed here. You see here along the house, I've noticed this in videos. You wouldn't think this house is one colour. It looks like two different colours here and here. But what it is, it's different textures. That's the old part of the house up there, which has been painted over a million times. So the stones have kind of got covered with paint and lost their edge. But this is all the new part of the house here, where the texture is much rougher. You can see, much rougher. So it's actually more shadow cast by behind the stone sharp edges, you know. So that's why you're getting that different texture thing, you know. Or it looks like a different colour, but it's actually the same. We're getting the house painted. You can see here, this is getting nice and solid now. It's coming on well. So another couple of months maybe, and we'll be able to put the stones down. Although I'm going to get a track dug across here to put in, to get that electricity cable taken down and put a permanent multiple earth in from a lathe. I'm still waiting for the electric people to come back. But you can see spring has sprung. You can see we're getting leaves. I like these boys here. I never remember what this is here, but I like it. It's very nice. And that red one behind it, I don't know what it is either. And there's a fig tree over there. Look, it's still alive. And that fig tree, somebody was not worried about their fig tree recently. That fig tree there went through -20 a couple of years ago, last winter, and it produced fruit last year. The first time ever was 2 years ago. So I was pleased with that. But let's say this part here, I've just sprayed all this, and eventually I'll get round to doing that. But you can see that we're getting more spring-like. There's the cherry blossoms out. The dogwoods are out as well. They're getting big, aren't they? They get cut down next year. Every 2 years you cut those back. And that's a holly there. The electricity board came and topped the holly, all the trees, because of those lines up there. There has to be 2 meters between the lines and the trees, so they topped the trees. There's the rain on. So what I'll do is, I'm just going to head over here and I'll walk down this way. You can see I got my grass cut, and there's a Japanese bamboo there. That's Japanese bamboo, and it's starting to take over. And it was told when I bought it, no, that'll stay small. You have no worries with that, boy. And I dead on, and now I'm having worries with it. So there we are. So there's that cat sneaking around. Look, see it there? Sneaking about. It's up to no good. It's an evil cat. So this is basically a wee video for Niffer, because she has got a new greenhouse, and all excited, which she should be. No potatoes appearing yet, John. So everything's grand in this part here, and the garlic's still doing well. I'm just heading into the greenhouse. Look at this. There's just Ireland again, sunshine and rain at the same time. So isn't the garden starting to sort of take a bit of shape now? Let's sort of quickly skim past all the rubbish over there. So we're starting to get into shape, which is good. So I'll just head into the greenhouse here, and I'm already on 3 minutes. So my 5-minute resolution looks like it's going out the window yet again. So in here, nice and warm. What are we at today? We've got 33 degrees at the moment and 90 degrees. So I'm just opening the doors up a bit. We'll open the doors and let some of that out. Around 25 is nice. So as you can see, everything is coming along nicely. There's one there I'm doing for the first year. That's an oriental mustard leaf. Red mustard, giant red mustard. So I'm trying that this year. And that's McKeel there. Think about when you look at the cabbages now, aren't they doing rightly? So we'll have to dig one of those out and have a wee taste and see what it's like. But you can see here the brassicas. Like there's cabbage, Brussels sprouts, kale, and cabbage again. They all look exactly the same, you know, so if you don't put labels in your bait. So that's that. Over here to my tomatoes. Those are the ones, those are Eric's tomatoes that I started on the windowsill inside, and they're about 7 or 8 inches high now. So I'm pleased with those. Those are Eric's as well, here. So they've got a real good start. But those are Brandywines and Romas, which tend not to do as well here, so I've had to start them early. These are my courgettes, which are coming on fantastic. I'll have to keep those inside because the frost will wreck them. And my tomatoes appeared at last. There we are, little tomato seeds there. So I'll transplant those. They're big enough for transplanting now, and I'll get those going. And I've got six of those are full of tomatoes. And this year, instead of buying loads of seeds, what I'm doing is, whenever I pull the little, what do you call it, suckers out, I'm going to plant those instead and increase my stock. Not for me, but for giving away to people. So Niffer was talking about peppers. You can see those peppers have been on the go. Here's my peppers here. Those have been on the go since Christmas, right? And they've been brought out here in the middle of March, and they've been under those closhy things, and it's been quite warm, except for, well, yes, I had the fire on in the workshop yesterday, so it hasn't been that warm. It was down to about 5 yesterday, but it's been pleasant in here. But peppers are very slow, and I can't remember where, Niffer, I think you're in the same sort of latitude as me, so you're going to have to just fight with the peppers, keep them warm. And I haven't done the nipping the growing point out, because I've found that they grow okay without doing that. And my problem with doing it is Ray does it, and I'm scared to do it in case I put them back so far. But I've just realised something. Ray was doing this when he was in Minnesota and getting less light than I do, so maybe I'll just take half of them this year and nip the growing point out and see how they go. So there you go. The one thing it does very well here is chilies. Chilies grow very well. Sweet peppers, nah. And I keep saying never again. I'm doing no more sweet peppers. Well, there we go. Never say never. There's California Wonder, and I think those are Eric's too. So yeah, I hate getting beaten, you know, especially by a seed. So it looks like nature's a lot more smart than I am. So I'll do the sweet peppers again. So there you are, Niffer. Don't get too stressed out about your peppers. Keep them warm, and they will grow slowly unless they get heat. They're a warm climate plant, but we can do it if we keep them warm. All right. So here we go. And there's onions. That's my onion sets. I have 3. I've got high red, and I've got Fen Globe, and what's that one there? High Tech F1. They're all heat treated to stop them bolting, so I'll put those in today. I got them a couple of days ago, and I was a bit disappointed. The first time ever I got them, and they were damp, which didn't please me at all. But I lost a few, like maybe half a dozen out of all those, which isn't much. But if they hadn't come in time, they'd been a lot more damaged. Some of them, I'm sort of thinking about that supplier again, because I've been with them for years and they let me down. It doesn't seem much, half a dozen onions out of that, but it's not losing the onions. It's a condition that they arrived in is the problem, you know. So there you go, Duncan over here. That's another nice cabbage there. And the cabbage last year that I did that was really beautiful was called Golden Acre. And I haven't got it this year, obviously, because I forgot the name, but and it just came into my head there now. It's Golden Acre. Is a beautiful, beautiful cabbage. And there's no point in starting it now, because look, I've got all these here, you know, I can't use all those. So there you are, folks, that's where I am. This bed here is going to get ready for tomatoes soon, but there's no need to hurry, because there's plenty of time. And I'm going to give these another month or so, because there's still plenty of time here as well. So there you are, there you go, folks. We finally look outside, and sunshine and showers, you know, but I'm quite pleased with the grass. The grass is cutting really well, but it's a very strange phenomenon this year. The grass is growing very slowly. I've cut my grass 3 times now, and normally it got about once every 2 weeks at the moment, and normally I'd be cutting it twice a week at the moment. And it's not just me. My friends are saying the same, that their grass isn't growing at all, which is nice. It's all right cutting grass, but you know, you saw things can be more exciting, you know. So that's it. But anyway, enough of rambling and gab shouting. I'll get on here now and get this loaded up and hopefully put it up tonight. All the best now. Bye bye.